Hi, greetings from Kotak Mutual Fund. What a budget we have seen. If I have to describe this budget, my memory go back to old Hindi movie Sita or Geeta. In that movie, Sita was a shy, fearful girl. Geeta, on the other hand, was bold and adventurous girl. I think this budget is like Sita or Geeta. Old India, which was fearful, which was shy, which was introvert, is giving way to a confident India, to an adventurous India. This is budget about philosophy. It's not about numbers. This is a budget of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. It is saying to the world and rating agencies that we will maintain path of fiscal prudence, but on our terms. We will spend money during medical crisis to support our economy, just like any other Western country is doing. This is the budget of confident India, which is saying that we want to be a dominant player in a post-Wuhan virus world. We want to encourage domestic industry. We will incentivize them by giving production-linked incentive schemes in 13 sectors. We will give them protection from Chinese dumping through customs duty protection. We will give them stable tax regime. We will free our entrepreneur through minimum government and maximum governance. This is a budget of bold India. We will not only vaccinate our population, but we will also provide vaccine to the rest of the world. We acknowledge underinvestment in healthcare sector for decades, but now when our eyes have woken up, we will increase spending to healthcare sector by more than 100% without worrying about deficit. Saving life is more important than maintaining fiscal prudence. This is a budget of a self-reliant India, which is saying that even if our military has to take on 2.5 front at the same time, they will have resources to fight it out. This is the year of highest ever defense spending on revenue as well as capital expenditure side. This is a budget of a transformed India, which is discarding constraints which had held back in the past. It is shedding away the height of public sector, command of public sector. It is saying that we will do strategic divestment of public sector banks and public sector enterprises, and except 4 strategic areas where government should be present, in all other sectors, we will pursue strategic divestment and public-private partnership. This is a game changer where government is saying that now we will become referee rather than player in a match. This is a budget of ambitious India, eyeing growth through investments in road, railway, healthcare to create a competitive India. This is a journey of infrastructure deficit India to become infrastructure surplus India. The logistic cost which has held back our industry will be reduced through operationalization of dedicated freight corridor which will connect Delhi to Kolkata and Mumbai. In dedicated freight corridor, our goods train will run at about 75 kilometers an hour, 3 times faster than what goods trains are running in India today. Today, our goods train run at a speed less than what excellent marathon runner will achieve. But in dedicated freight corridor, our trains will run at a speed faster than the best sprinter in the world. This is the budget of metamorphic India, which is willing to create a virtuous cycle of investments by monetizing its assets, by creating a pipeline of projects from road to railway to sports stadium to warehouses through InvITs and REITs kind of instrument. And more importantly, money raised through asset monetization will be reinvested for building infrastructure surplus India. It is a budget of progressive India, which is empowering its women folk with freedom to work in night shifts. India grows one of the highest cotton in the world. We spin this cotton into yarn at the highest level in the world. We also weave that yarn into finest fabric in the world. This all creates limited value addition. The maximum value is added when we convert fabric into a branded garment and export it or sell it. Today, countries like Vietnam, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka have left India far behind in this garment space. This is probably happening because in those countries, women work during night shifts, whereas in India, they don't. By empowering women to work in manufacturing night shifts with adequate protection, probably we will create same growth opportunity when we allow women to work in BPOs and KPOs and other services industry. This is true empowerment of women. This is a budget of revitalized India, which is willing to deepen its capital market by creating buyer of last resort in bond market. In 2008 subprime crisis, as well as 2020 Wuhan virus crisis, our capital market froze because of external event. In banking system, RBI acts as a lender of last resort. In bond market, there was no buyer of last resort. By setting up an organization to buy investment grade securities at market rate, there will be deepening of bond market, which will reduce risk premium not only for government, but corporate India. This single step will increase efficiency of capital market by multiple times. Inviting FPIs in GIFT City IFSCA, creating common securities code under SEBI, developing investor charter across financial products. These are all the steps through which capital markets will deepen. It will reduce risk premium of Indian instruments, Indian financial products, and it will create faster conversion of savings to productive investments. This is a budget of empowering India. It is using AI and data analytics to plug tax loopholes. It is giving pre-filled income tax returns to assessees so that tax compliance can improve. Instead of raising taxes, we are looking to improve tax compliance. We are looking to do fair distribution of tax burden. This will definitely be growth supportive. This is a budget of transparent India. This budget is willing to take more than 3 lakh crore worth of food subsidy from off budget into the budget. The Food Corporation of India's subsidies, which were funded out of small savings fund, is now becoming part of the budget. This has resulted into fiscal deficit going up by about 2% in FY21 and a percentage point in FY22. But transparency is better. Sunshine is the best disinfectant. Truly, this budget has given a lot of push and support to the equity market. Market is looking at efficient execution of this budget so that India can be on the growth path beyond FY22. This budget is supportive from a growth point of view, stimulative from a demand point of view. This is what is reflected into the equity markets record rise in post this budget. This budget is stimulative. This budget is pro-growth, and that is reflected into the joy of the market by recording a record rise. Equity markets obviously will go up and down. Global events will continue to impact our market, but undoubtedly this budget has laid a foundation of growth, and this will be supportive of market. This market truly is now becoming a buy on correction market. This market truly is becoming a long-term investment market. We will recommend our investors to continue their journey in India growth story.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.